Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about shareholder model and stakeholder model of corporate governance, and it is in fact on corporate decision making. Use example of Sri Lankan companies. We need to understand what is the corporate governance. Corporate governance is system that guide how a company is managed and controlled. It is important to all the companies and it helps companies to run their business responsibly while considering the need of different people connect to the company. There are two types of corporate governance model. Number one is shareholder model and number two is stakeholder model. Let's start with the shareholder model. This model mainly focuses on creating value for shareholders. In other words, managers make decisions that increase profit, improve the financial performance, and give better returns to investors. After that, they can measure success using KPI such as higher profit, dividends, and share prices of the company. One of the good example for this model is John Keys Holding. It's one of the largest listed company in Sri Lanka. JKH invest in sector like property, leisure, retail, and financial to create long-term value for its shareholders. The Cinema Life project of JKH, which is a major investment designed to increase future earning and shareholder returns. This show how a shareholder-focused company make decisions to support business growth and their profitability. On the other hand, stakeholder model. This model believes that a company should create value not only for their shareholders, but also other stakeholders such as employees, customers, suppliers, and environment. A great example is Mars Holding, one of the Sri Lankan leading manufacturer. Mars give a lot of importance to employee development, gender equity, sustainable manufacturing, and protecting the environment. Also, the company has invested in eco-friendly factories and employee development program. These decision shows that Mars focus on creating long-term value for many different stakeholder groups, not just only for their shareholders. Let's now compare the both model using four criteria. Number one is main focus. The shareholder model main focus on maximizing shareholder wealth. But stakeholder model focus on balancing the interest of all the stakeholders. Number two is how companies make decisions. A shareholder-focused company usually gives priority to the financial performance and investment returns when making decisions. But stakeholder-focused companies also consider employee welfare, customer satisfaction, environmental sustainability, and the impact on the community. Number three is accountability. The shareholder model manages primary accountable to shareholders, but stakeholder model expand accountability to a wider range of stakeholders. Number four is decision-making speed. The shareholder model often allows faster decision-making because managers mainly focus on financial objectives and shareholder expectation only. But the stakeholder model requires more time because managers must consult and balance multiple stakeholders before making their decisions. We can move to the discussions, the advantages and disadvantages of both model. When it comes to shareholder model, the shareholder model encourage financial discipline, efficiency, and accountability to their investors. However, the company focus too much on profit. It is may ignore important social and environmental responsibilities. When talk about stakeholder model, the stakeholder model help to build a strong company reputation, increase trust among employees and customers, also and support long-term sustainable growth. However, balancing the needs of many different stakeholders group can be more expensive and decision making more challenging in stakeholder model. Now we comes to the conclusion part of the discussion. Uh, we already seen the both shareholder model and stakeholder model play important role in corporate governance and their impact on corporate decisions making process. Also, both models have advantages and disadvantages. Ultimately, in modern business world, successful companies are use a combination of both models to balance financial performance with responsible business practices to achieve sustainable growth and maintain the trust of all stakeholders. Therefore, both models play an important role in modern business world. Thank you.